Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back here on the hay farm. In the last episode, we got our 7-acre hay field mowed right here, as you can see. And it's been a couple days now. And now we're ready to get this stuff all raked up and baled up today. Hopefully we can find some buyers for some of this hay as well, so that we can get some cash in the bank. Because as you can see, I don't have any money to my name right now. So we're going to go ahead and hop up in our 4450? Yeah, 4450 right here on the rake, the Farm King rake here. Let's see, we get this thing pulled out of here nice and easy. Try not to hit the 5088 there. We should be good. Perfect. We'll get this thing pulled out to the field here. And I really should start with the up-down rows first and do the headlands last. That's probably the most efficient way of doing it. Try and cut across here so we don't run over too much of the hay there. Now, I think this should be able to take 2 rows together. I'm 90% sure, but we're gonna find out. This also doubles as a tedder, guys. That's why I don't have to go through and tether it, or ted it, whatever you want to call it. But I think I did 4 headlands, so if I start here, it should be right. Let's see. Oh yeah, we should be able to easily take 2 here. Go ahead and get that lowered down. Do I have to turn it on? I do. Okay. Look at that. Perfect. We are rolling here. Now it does make the row a bit wide. I'm not sure the baler's going to be able to handle that, to be honest. That is quite wide. I don't know if we can adjust that or not. We might have to look into that. See if we can get turned around here in first person. Yeah, it is a bit wide. We'll have to just wait and see if the baler can handle it or not, as I'm almost missing some. Probably should stay in third person here just to get this, do some raking like this. That way I can see everything that's going on. I know it's not the most realistic, but it is what it is. Alright, we're coming to the end here of this first row. I'm going to lift it up and turn around. I'm going to run over the end rows a little bit here, but that's why we're going to wait for those to last. That way we can rake those back up at the end of there. Oh, I have to turn it on again. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now it's working. So I guess I have to raise it up and then turn it back on every time I lower it, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. I know a lot of people had issues with this rake causing game-breaking issues or something like that. I haven't seemed to have any issues. Maybe I got an updated version or something like that, but some people were telling me that this rake will cause the game to just straight up crash whenever you're using it. So I'm going to have to stop and make sure I save my save game constantly here to make sure I don't lose any progress and stuff like that. Alright guys, so far so good. We've been doing a pretty good job here. We just got maybe 2 or 3 more passes to do, and then we're done with the regular back and forth rows, up and down rows, whatever you would like to call those. I'm finally getting the hang of having to turn on the rake every time I lower it. It really caught me off guard those first few times, and I had to back up several different times just to go back and make sure I had turned it on before starting, but slowly but surely we're getting the hang of it here. So you drop it down, turn it on, perfect. So there we go. What do you guys think of the farm, though? I tried to go as like minimalistic as possible, only putting like 1 or 2 sheds down and stuff like that. But just because I wanted it to be a farm where we start small and we work our way up. But what do you guys think of the farm? Should I have gone a little bit more? Did I go a little bit too minimalistic? Is what I'm asking, I guess. Would you guys have liked it to be a little bit bigger to start, or is this like a good size? All right, let's see if we can get this here and get this started. We're gonna do the headlands now. Start on the inside and work our way out. I'm curious to see how big this row is gonna get when I go through there and get bits I've already windrowed, and it doesn't look like it's too big. I'm still not sure the baler's gonna handle it. We're gonna find out here shortly. I still don't think I like the dried hay texture. It should be more of a golden color than this brown, but it is what it is. I have a hard time thinking that it would change across the world, the dried hay color, but maybe it does. Alright, first headland pass is done. Look at that. Perfect. And we got the last headland pass to do here. We can squeeze it around here, get that lowered down, and turn it on, and we should be good to go for the last headland pass here. After we get this done, we got to go hook up the baler. Probably hook up the baler to the 4450 here, just so we have the 5088 ready to load bales. I don't think I'm going to mess with the trailer just yet. When I'm loading bales, I think I'm just going to stack them off to the side behind the shed somewhere and just make trips back and forth with the tractor. There's no point, since the field is right here, to really mess with the trailer. So yeah, we'll just do it with the tractor back and forth. It shouldn't take us too long. I'm thinking we're only going to get like 10 to 15 bales, maybe. We got 7 acres here, so maybe we'll get 10 to 15, maybe 20 at max. That's what I'm thinking. All right, guys, we are on the home stretch here with the raking. Last 100 meters here, and then we are finally done. Rake has done a pretty darn good job, to be honest. I'd had my doubts at first with how big of the windrows these are, but you know, it's not too bad after looking at it now. So we shouldn't have to make too many adjustments here. Yeah, everything's been working pretty darn good, and we are just about done. And perfect. That's done. I probably should have just finished it up so I don't drive through that, but that's not a big deal there. We're gonna go ahead and get this put back into the shed. See if we can't back it in there first try. Try not to hit the 5088 or the New Holland baler. All right, here we go. First try. Perfect. Look at that. Almost perfect. It did kind of turn or curve a little bit there at the end, but oh well. Now we're gonna get hooked back up to the baler here. Now I don't have any of the wrap or anything with me. Do I need the wrap? I probably need to go buy some wrap, don't I? I don't, because I don't think I can bale without the wrap. I kind of forgot about that before starting today. We're gonna go out here and check it out though. See if we can't get this started here. Hop the ditch, get it turned on. I know I don't have access to the land. It doesn't seem to want to work. Oh, it's gonna work. So apparently you don't need the net wrap for this baler at least. Ooh, did I check? I don't think I have it on the right setting of bales. Bale size 125, 150. I want to make sure that's on 150. So the first bale is going to be small, but that's fine. We can deal with that. I need to make sure automatic drop is on as well here. And, oh, I forgot I got automatic stop as well, so we don't have to worry about that. Thank goodness. Don't have to worry about flying past when we get full. We are going at 12 miles an hour, which seems ridiculously fast. So I'm going to go ahead and limit that to probably... Okay, cruise control's being weird. We're going to limit it to 9, I think. 9 feels a lot better. I guess it's 10. Let me drop that down one more. There we go. That'll work good. Oh, I missed a whole bunch there. Oops. We'll get it later. Yeah, but that's bale number 2 already. That's the actual size. So we might get close to 30 bales off this field here. There's definitely potential. Now, I am a little disappointed this baler can't do 180 centimeter bales, but we'll work up to a baler that can do at least 180. And then maybe someday we'll get the self-propelled baler, the, what is it? Is it New Holland? No, it's the Vermeer. Yeah, Vermeer. Why was I thinking New Holland? New Holland doesn't really make many baling. Well, I say that, but I'm using New Holland baler and a New Holland haybine. So, yeah, take that statement back, I guess. They make quite a few different baling pieces of equipment. Anyways, we're going to get this stuff baled here. Probably flip this into a quick little time lapse for you guys, and then I'll see you guys when we are done. Alright guys, we are just finishing up baling here. Let's see how many bales have we gotten so far. 29. This will be our 30th bale. I hit that pretty much on the head. I think I said, did I say 30 or 20? I can't remember, but regardless, we got 30 bales out of this field. Right on the nose too. So I think that's like 3 trips on the trailer. So hopefully we can get about 10K per trailer load. That's what I'm hoping at least. Of course, we're not going to get them all sold in one day. Unfortunately, we gotta find people that actually want to buy them first, but we're gonna get the baler put away here, get the loader on the 5088, and just try and pile these bales up next to the shed somewhere, and then we gotta start calling people and see if we can find any buyers for these bales. All right, got the baler put away there. We're gonna leave it hooked up to the 4450 for now. Now we're gonna hop in the 5088 here, get that fired up, and then we gotta go hook up to our front loader here. See if we can get this thing flipped around without hitting anything. We'll get it hooked up to the loader here. A little further, there we go. Now, I did tell you guys in the last episode, we do have this thing hooked up to a pallet fork, and a John Deere pallet fork at that. So we will see how well this is at loading stuff. Now, I've used pallet forks for bales like this in real life on the farm, so I don't think it's gonna be too bad. But yeah, there's just no real good bale spikes in the game. So we're gonna have to use this. Now we're only gonna be able to do one bale at a time, which is unfortunate. We don't have a rear bale spike or anything like that yet, unfortunately. But yeah, this should work out pretty good. And then we're just gonna stack them probably 2 wide right here by this tree. Right there should be fine. Yeah, we'll get all those bales stacked up here in a row. We'll do the small 125 centimeter bale last. I know which one that is. It's right there on our left. So I would love to do some first person in this tractor, but it's just offset and it just makes it a little weird. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to do everything in third person here, which it does make it a little bit easier, but I would rather try the more realistic approach of doing it all in first person. Didn't really get a great stab there even in third person, so it is what it is. It probably has something to do with the bale, pallet forks, that's what they're called. But we'll get this in here, try to get it lined up as good as possible. Right about there, push it forward a little bit. Try not to break the wrap as we do that. Most of the time you push a bale on the ground like that and the bottom wrap breaks off, and then you got a big mess on your hands. You're gonna have hay going everywhere and you're just gonna lose the entire bale. So yeah, we gotta try and avoid that as much as possible here. Get the next bale for us. Oh, it is rolling all of a sudden. All right, let's see if we can get a better stab on this bale than we did the other one. It's still rolling on us, but that should be a decent stab. Perfect. That's probably the best stab we've gotten so far. And we'll get this bale in the row here. Maybe. It doesn't want to come off the pallet forks now all of a sudden. Come on off of there. There we go. Perfect. Alright guys, I'm going to get the rest of these bales picked up and moved over here, and I'll see you guys after we're done. Alright guys, we've got a couple bales left here, and then we can finally move on to the next task. But things have been going pretty good. The 5088 is a pretty solid bale moving tractor. It is a bit long for my liking. You want a smaller, compact tractor to be able to maneuver in between tighter spaces, but so far it's working so good. Really, there really isn't anything else out there to move bales with. I was trying to get a 4440 with a loader on it, but it did not have the option to put a loader on it, unfortunately. And the 4450 didn't have the option either, because that was the tractor I was going to put the loader on. But oh well, you got to do with what you got. So I mean, it's working good enough for us. So here we go. We got to pick up the last bale here. It is the smaller bale that we've got, the 4,500 liter bale. The rest of them are about 6,500 liters, so it's about 2,000 liters smaller than the rest. But we'll pick that up and put it over here, and then I'll probably get to making some phone calls off camera here, and just trying to figure out who needs hay and what they're gonna pay me for, and that kind of stuff. Just some bookkeeping and stuff, just to see how much we might make off of this hay and where to sell it. So anyways, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Thanks, guys.